Most of the visitors tried to adapt to the new diet, participate in the dances, and fit in with the locals as much as possible. But Ike Turner couldn't be bothered, according to Mavis. It's always Ike Turner. It's always that nigga Ike Turner. He always somewhere showing his ass. Literally. Oh, my life, hello there, Bellas. If you have not already done so, please remember to like, share, subscribe, and tip your favorite narrator via Cash App. Cash App at $NAROB on YouTube. And if you are not already a part of this book club, please hit the Patreon link below and or the join button here on the YouTube, and for a small monthly fee of $5, you babies, yes, you can be privy to all the shenanigans before the YouTube gets it, if the YouTube gets it. Now, let's continue reading Mavis Staples. Arthur Alexander's 1961 hit, You Better Move On, recorded at Fame's original location above a drugstore in Florence, helped establish the studio's country soul template, a mix of black singers and white musicians situated at the heart of the golden triangle of Southern blues, country, soul, and R&B. Memphis, Nashville, and Macon, and melding influences from all three. The white studio musicians at Fame lived in the area, augmented by the occasional ringer. Future Allman Brothers guitarist Dwayne Allman once famously pitched a tent in the Fame parking lot in order to play on sessions. They were schooled in the black music coming out of radio stations such as the 50,000-watt WLAC in Nashville. The sound was simple, earthy. Clipped guitars were played through low amplifier settings. Bass and drums danced in the 3/4 time of deep soul, and the vocalist let things simmer a bit before bringing a song to boil. Pause. So, was a prerequisite you had to be a good white player to work at Muscle Shoals? Like, is that what was happening? It sounds weird. Like, was Teddy Pimpy Whitey right about the ninja who owned Muscle Shoals? Like, did he purposefully seek out good white musicians? Is that what Muscle Shoals was? I don't know. What y'all think, y'all? Y'all put it below. Let me know. I don't know. The 1971 album, The Staple Swingers, turned the group's career around. The album cover depicted the three smiling Staple sisters in afros and boots, sharing a swing with a leather-jacketed Pops behind them doing the pushing. Even though the album contained its share of message-oriented tracks, including a brisk remake of Smokey Robinson's You've Got to Earn It, the emphasis was on the bottom end. Pause. Baby, who the fuck is still hiring Smokey the Robinson? I seen him on Instagram. Baby, remember them claymation shows from the 60s and 70s? Here I go, shows. I don't know what you call it, but like specials, the claymation specials with Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Baby New Year. And remember how them claymation figures used to walk all Like stop motion, because that's what it was, stop motion. Can you imagine how long that shit took? Oh my God, the film. Lord. But anyway, that's how Smokey Robinson moves now. Oh, I loves the Smokey. I loves me the Smokey. But I don't want to remember him as a facelifted stop motion character of the 50s. I don't want to remember him like that. You know, like what I would prefer is for them to just, I don't know. Like who what another one like that? What's his name? The dude from Cameo? I don't want to remember him as a like stroked out, not making fun of strokes, y'all, because y'all know I'm on that cholesterol medication. But I don't want to remember him as a stroked out, very weak performer. I don't know, because I haven't seen Larry Blackman in a while, except for in the little clips where they basically wheeled his ass on stage. I wanted to present them in the music and the artistic design as fun-loving people, Bell says. You could be serious and still get people to move. It worked. It worked not only in Muscle Shoals and the rest of America. The Staples danced in Iran too. They were selected by the U.S. government to represent the country at the 4th annual Shiraz Festival in August 1970. On March 1st, 1971, the Staples singers were among 130 artists, movie makers, and roadies aboard a DC-8 at John F. Kennedy Airport in New York City, bound for the West African nation of Ghana. They were to perform a major concert at historic Black Star Square in the capital city of Accra, next to the Atlantic Ocean. It would be the Staples family's first trip to what they and many of their fellow passengers called the motherland. Many aboard the flight were returning to the home of their ancestors who had come to America against their will, sold as slaves. Now Ghana was in many ways going through the kind of social and political upheaval that accompanied the birth of the United States centuries before. At the Kataka International Airport in Accra, the musicians were greeted by cheering costumed locals on the tarmac and the terminal rooftop. Several passengers descended the airplane steps and kissed the ground out of respect for their host. Pickett was greeted by Ghanaians loudly chanting his name, and then was offered a swig of the local corn-made gin. Ever the showman, the Wilson Pickett, reeled and pretended to collapse after sipping the homemade libation. The festive atmosphere extended to the hotel, where the musicians dined on pepper soup, palm nut stew, and jollof rice, and danced with the townspeople while attentive geckos gawked at them. Most of the visitors tried to adapt to the new diet, participate in the dances, and fit in with the locals as much as possible. But Ike Turner couldn't be bothered, according to Mavis. It's always Ike Turner. It's always that nigga Ike Turner. He always somewhere showing his ass. Literally. He made quite a scene, she recalls. He would walk around in these gray satin Daisy Duke shorts with black hands on each side of the bottom, and people would point and laugh. You didn't see anybody in Ghana wearing clothes like that. I think Ike liked the attention, or he didn't care. I'm not sure which. Ike Turner in Daisy Dukes. Why would he put that shiz on? I mean, where he did wear a mushroom wig, but still. Girl, can you picture that little... Oh, my God. Why? Why, Ickety Ikety? Why? You know they say that man is, blank. well established. Why in the fuck would you wear Daisy Dukes when there's a chance that your establishment could fall out the bottom? Why in the fuck? Oh my God. Ickety Ikety will always be a mess to me. Some of the artists, including the staple singers, toured one of the slave castles along the coast and saw firsthand the dungeons where Africans were shackled while awaiting transatlantic transport to America and the Caribbean. Y'all, to this day, I can't handle it. Baby, and they literally have statues of slaves shackled. Pregnant women shackled. On one hand, we need to be reminded. But on other, it hurts so bad, y'all. It hurts so bad to see things like that. It's a constant reminder to them, to remind them what they have done to us. But it hurts so bad. Decades later, Mavis says she still gets a shiver when she thinks about the darkness of that holding cell with its narrow doorway looking out to the ocean. The Staple Singers returned to Muscle Shoals in 1971 with new confidence now that they had a legitimate hit on the pop charts with Heavy Makes You Happy, Sha-Na Boom Boom. The first time we met them, there may have been some doubts about how things were going to work, bassist David Hood says. On the Staple Swingers album, we had some loose ends, some rough patches, but the next time there was a definite sense of excitement that we were building on something. We knew we were cutting tracks that were going to be heard and promoted. The Staples were doing a new thing.
You